Good morning, everybody. We're GFBS. We're Grand Forks' best source. It's time now for your morning update for this Friday, August 28th. Brought to you this morning by JD Construction. When you finally come to the conclusion that you just can't get your heavy construction done on your own, call JD Construction to get the job done right. JD Construction has the right equipment for the right job, big or small. Excavating, demolition, spring cleanup. Farmers, get all your ditch work or tree lines cleaned up before planting season. JD Construction also does concrete work and concrete removal. From small excavating jobs to big jobs needing a laser system or a dozer or a payloader with a grapple. And they have the trucks to haul material to or from the job site. JD Construction can do the job the right way. Contact them today by calling 701-740-4220. There's still some spring openings left or schedule work for fall too. JD Construction, getting the job done the right way. Call 701-740-4220. Your forecast for today: cloudy skies, 82 degrees. Tomorrow, a 45% chance of rain, but warming up to about 86. Same thing for Sunday, chance of rain, and we're looking at 86 degrees for your high. Well, a motorcyclist has what police call incapacitating injuries after a crash in Grand Forks. Officers responded to South Columbia Road, a night driver on 415 yesterday afternoon, finding a pickup collided with a motorcycle. 26-year-old Andrew Pfeiffer of Grand Forks was taken to the hospital. Pickup driver was not hurt. Authorities say the cause of the crash is under investigation, asking anyone with information to call them at 701-787-8000. U.S. Department of War hosted a technology readiness experimentation event yesterday, testing drone and counter-drone systems simultaneously at the Grand Sky Unmanned Aerial System Tech Park near Grand Forks and the North Dakota Army National Guard's Camp Grafton near Devil's Lake. The event, known as T-Rex, brought together government and industry officials to evaluate counter-unmanned aircraft systems, or CUAS technology. U.S. Senator Kevin Cramer, chair of the Senate Armed Services Airland Subcommittee, attended as part of his efforts to build an unmanned aerial fleet suited to changing tactics and technologies used by adversaries on battlefields around the globe. We're living in an interesting time, to say the least, Cramer said. Necessity is the mother of invention, and that's truer today in the defense world than it has ever been. And finally, Minnesota took its next step to creating the Office of Inspector General during a meeting Wednesday at the state capitol. Legislative Inspector General Advisory Commission includes a total of 8 DFL and GOP state lawmakers from the House and Senate. Commission is responsible for setting up the state's new OIG, as well as creating screening and hiring processes and making appointment recommendations to the next governor. The OIG will be an independent monitor that investigates claims of fraud and misuse of taxpayer money. Commission must make its recommendations of candidates by January 1st. Governor's choice would then require approval from 3/5 of the Minnesota Senate. Senator Heather Gustafson, Democrat out of Van Nuys Heights, was elected as the chair of the commission. And I'll have more news for you right after this. Make sure to tune in Thursdays at 11 o'clock for Dirty Thursday, brought to you by River City Speedway. Join Dale, producer, Stephen Lewis, and myself, John Roberts, as we talk to your favorite race car drivers, crew members, car owners, and the people behind the scenes to bring racing to your favorite tracks. Catch the Forks Karting Association track schedules and keep up to date with the local karting news and weekly results. And be following to win tickets to the world-famous legendary bull ring, too. Dirty Thursday, every Thursday at 11. Brought to you by River City Speedway on Grand Forks' best source.
Get ready, Grand Forks. Things are about to...
Tribute to the crash victim not take place. Fry, a local musician and owner of a Fargo music school, died when his vehicle was T-boned by a Grand Forks man who was fleeing a traffic stop for speeding early Sunday. Family shared a flyer with the Cass County Sheriff's Office of an event being planned for Saturday called Ian Fry Car Show, asking people to honk and drive by to honor his memory. The event's being held at the crash location site south of Fargo. Family told the Sheriff's Office that while they appreciate those who wish to show their support, they're respectfully asking that the planned tributes not take place as scheduled. Family continues to ask for privacy, understanding, and respect as they navigate this extremely difficult time. An online fundraiser started for the family has already raised over $31,000. Finally, in sports, Jerry Kaminsky threw for 232 yards and 3 TDs. Matt Lawson ran for 2 touchdowns. North Dakota scored all its points in the first half to beat Long Island University 42-21 last night, the season opener for both teams. Now, North Dakota's ranked in the top 10 in both the Stats Performance and AFCA preseason polls for the second time in program history. High school football tonight as the season starts. Central at Bismarck St. Mary's. Red Rivers at West Fargo Horace. NFL tonight, the Minnesota Vikings play their last preseason game of the year at Denver. Game time is 8 o'clock. Boys soccer yesterday. Red River beat West Fargo Horace 5-1. Central shut out Shanley 3-0. Minnesota baseball Twins are back home tonight after a day off. They host the Chicago White Sox at 7:10. And the World of Outlaws, finally, they invade River City Speedway tonight with the World of Outlaws Sprints. The NLRA Late Models racing starts at 7. And that's your morning update, brought to you by Valvoline Instant Oil Change.
Time for an oil change. Philip, that last place took 3 hours. Little Henry remembers, right, Little Henry?
Silence your oil change anxiety at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where we get you in and out in about 15 minutes.
All right, we're going to be at Buffalo Wild Wings here in Grand Forks with the number 13 Mark Dobmeyer Buffalo Wild Wings sprint car team from 11 o'clock to, 1 or 2, something like that today. Stop out, say hi, maybe get some B-Dubs goodies, all right? Otherwise, have yourself a great weekend. Remember to like, share, tag, and follow us. We love the Forks. We're Grand Forks' best source. We're giving the Forks their identity back.